nice, and maybe we show it next time. And I also did Piotr had some demo to do? No, he did one last week about the widgets. I don't think he had something to show today, so it's okay. So current status. So the past week I've worked on fixing the bugs, an awful amount of bugs to fix, and so let me share to show you what was done. Now I will change the resolution. No, not this one. This one. Okay, keep changes, and I have to share again. Okay, you should see correctly. So this is the current status of bugs assigned to 1.5. We have still 23 bugs. I'm waiting for some more repro steps, about half of them. They are not critical. There are one or two really critical, like this one, the one that Nick found last week, and I worked on that, but it's difficult to fix, but it's important to fix. The issue is that if you change some placement from the admin, it can also break other placement for other content types, and it should not. So that's a bug, and I have to fix it. Though if I look at what has been closed for 1.5, we have 79 items closed for 1.5. That's a lot, but that's better. And even this morning I fixed some annoying stuff, like if you use the command line, you know that there is always an error message saying the log file is locked, so now it's fixed. Little oddities like that which has been fixed, so it's nicer. So yeah, 23 more bugs to fix for 1.5. So among them, this one is not critical, it's just a weird condition that makes script missing based on specific dependencies, and I can't repro, so I asked for more details. This one, again, I can't repro. I tried with 10 tenants, trying to enable feature on multiple tenants in a batch file. It's very fast for me, there is no CPU or memory overload, so it works fine for me, so I asked some more repro steps. This one, again, it says there is a conflict with jQuery and designer tools. Again, I tried the jQuery tools plugin, it works with designer tools, so give me more repro. This one I will have to spend more time on it. It's not really obvious to know what to do, and I don't want to change the settings right now. This one I have to check. This one is a bug also, I have to fix it, so the grouping in projection might cause some issues. This one I could not repro, so I ask for more repro steps. This one I have to check on SQL Server, maybe that's a bug in an Hibernate, and we'll have to use an Hibernate 3 to fix that, but that's not an important issue, that's just saving milliseconds for datetime in SQL Server. This one I didn't check, and what else? They are not really critical. The ones for the route I have to check if we need to change something now that we are so close to the release, and there are not so many critical items, just a couple of them are very important to fix, so we'll see. So I still keep the goal to release 1.5 next week. Maybe we can release the RC right now just to let people work with that, because there is this item which is important in terms of feature, which is a big bug, but otherwise everything works very nice, and just fixing some small oddities in the code, so at least we can have feedback for the new features like navigation and custom forms, and new stuff in 1.5. So I'll maybe still release an RC and keep the pace to release the real version next week. Hoping some of you or some of the guys who are not here today will try it and get some feedback. Any comment? No question because Nick and Piotr are not here today, so. Has any one of you tried 1.5? None of you? So that's why we need an RC to push people to use it and have some feedback. Concerning other non-technical stuff, so for the event, so that's going on very well. So we are working on a website. I know Bertrand is working on the website to make official announcements for dates and organization, but it's going well in terms of organization and financing and things like that. So that's a good sign. I've been also working with in helping some big customers, bigger than One Stop, which really. So I already told you last week that there were some good things in the pipe in terms of customers, and I'm personally helping them because their load is very high, and it will be a very nice showcase for our customers, other customers. So I'm helping them a few hours per week to explain them some principles because they're doing some POCs and they need some help. Again, when I will be able to disclose the customers, I will do, but right now I can't. But that's good sign. Yeah, that's good. Who is typing something? Nobody.
Sebastian, can you reveal get segment the customers in? Is it like content,
No.
or is it shopping,
No.
or
No.
no hints?
I can't. I won't.
Okay.
It's not that. What is interesting is that One Stop is a huge proponent for Orchard and putting a lot of effort and people inside the team. And right now they are just doing POCs, but they have more people than One Stop on Orchard, which means a lot. So, and yeah, and that's good because they also want to work like you, like. What we'll do will be to the community, and we want to work together with the community so that they don't go on a wall with their modules, and they talk with us. They will talk with us to do the modules so that we can reuse them. So that's also good. Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
And it's not just one customer actually. So there are multiple. I have a couple of customers. Times bigger than One Stop.
Okay.
So and
good.
Website. So that's very good for our channel.
Yeah.
And and what is nice also is I hope we can delegate some work to them to make some specific modules. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Sipke is online. Will you join? What is One Stop? What's their website? So, Giscard. One Stop, you see Brett here, you see his face. You're the CTO, Brett, or no, you're not the CTO, CIO? What? See something O.
I'm the co-founder, and now I'm the Chief Innovation Officer. I was the CTO. We make websites for brands, full service. We're a full service company, so we do more than just the website. We do the product photography, the marketing, the fulfillment, the inventory, everything. So you could click on our homepage and you'll see some of our brands. Two of our brands, one of which I'll put in the window here, Spy Optic is running on Orchard, and it's not 100% on Orchard. Some of the commerce parts of it's still on our old platform, and that's one of the things that my team is working on, is getting off of the old platform and entirely on Orchard, and then we actually have we connect to our old platform via API. So my company is 9 years old. We've got 150 employees and some really good brands. If you check out our homepage, you'll see. And we're very keen on Orchard and have been since around August. And we've been working with Sebastian and the other core Orchard team members in building out our sites on the technology.
Yeah, and we start seeing some contribution to the core modules.
Yeah.
From your work, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so OneStop has been pushing also all the module contributors to develop stuff that they've shared with us, and yeah, and I think next main contribution will be yours for the cache, and Piotr's for the widget stuff, which originally was for your needs, but yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, we saw also this week very nice videos from Ryan Kittier. 3 videos about how to use and customize themes, so they are very nice additions too. Yeah. Nothing more for today. Sipke didn't join. Let me ping him. That's not this one. Okay, that's the Skype one.
Are you, Sebastian, have you decided to not do the triage process during the weekly calls, or how's that going to work?
Oh, the open bugs, yeah, maybe we can take a look. I forgot that one. So we could take a look at the open bugs, 20 of them. Yeah, we might accept some of them if they are critical, because we are so close from a release that it will be hard to integrate them right now. What I did though, I already created a release named 151. So, like for one, the idea is that when we will release 1.5, we will find breaking changes and things like that based on testing, and people won't test RC, so they will find it and on the official 1.5. So this will be a very close release to the official one to fix important bugs and breaking changes that we missed on 1.5. And I also open a 1.6, like we know stuff we want in 1.6, so let's put it in 1.6 because we could not make it for 1.5. So that's the goal. We have already, yeah, I already put some stuff that we know we want in 1.6, so let's move them. So 1.5, and let me see, so what has to be opened. So proposed from all. So this one, changing the ugly file, there is an extension point. I will oh, let's do it like that. So yeah, so this is about accepting those characters in the slug. We won't change it today because people might rely on that. As it says, there is a whitelist of what is accepted, and we accept anything that an URL can accept, which means those chars are accepted in the URL, and it says no, they should not. Okay, but that can be done as an extension, because there is an extension point for that, for slugification. So this one I will let it active for future release, just to see if we really need it in the core, or can be done as a module. Question from Jason Vickers: will 1.5 release resolve click to build issues with Azure 1.7? So if you look at this, and you look at what has been committed this morning, this bug, upgrading to Windows Azure SDK 1.7, yes, it's fixed and it's pushed. So I haven't installed every SDK, previous SDK, just installed the new one, the 1.7, and everything works on. So yes, it's fixed. This was an open bug and I fixed it this morning. But unless you find some issue with it and you think it's not working, but I'm sure it works. I've built the package this morning. So this one I put to future. Yeah, so there is a patch for it. I will activate. So this one is just about not being able to change the values from editors which are not displayed. That could be a security issue. So I will just open it for 1.5 just to look at it, just to see if we can take the pull request, because there is a pull request. So if it's safe, let's take it. This one later. So this is some new feature suggested by Zoltan. So I will put it for later, just to assess if it's important. Search index error. I think I fixed this one. Yeah, I asked for some more details. I want to see the file which is failing. So okay, let's put active. Again, not critical. Yep, I agree. So yeah, TinyMC has a notion of modules, plugins, and today we just set them up by specifying a config file, and maybe we need some extensibility points for that. So that's not for 1.5. Yeah, we have a comment. So Giscard, if you want to open a bug for that, it should not break. There should be a default value which is false by default. So if you can open a bug, I will fix it for 1.5 instead. So just say that there is a new feature which is that I incorporated a remember me checkbox on the login page, and it might break overridden shapes for logon. Yeah, I have to check that to make at least the value have a default value to false if it's not provided. Yeah, so it should be an easy fix. I didn't think about that. So importing a data eligible with any good amount of users, not always working. Yeah, that's an issue with the import when there is a lot of data, whatever it is. So we need to work on a solution for that. I also need to talk with Nick about his blogML import module, how we solved this issue, if he did. Remote blogging, I think I fixed it. Yeah, it's always fixed. I fixed it yesterday or the day before. Localization plus bug archive. Yeah, I will open it for 1.5 just to see if it's just a simple issue to fix. Localization. Yeah, again, feature list. That's a feature request for some new commands, and can be done as a module. spaces in password. That's a bug. I will fix it. That must be a validation issue. I will fix it. It should be easy. It's safe. Just nope. Okay. It looks like the same bug as the one which is still open and I ask for comment. Just opening it right now just to see how impactful it is. So yeah, this one yeah this one is just about compilation issues. Let me see. Sorry. Okay, it seems to be fixed, so let's close it. Yeah, later. Some oddities in the admin. Okay. Let's put it for later. That's not critical, and that can be answered on the forums. Feature add multiple tag related features. Define several tags, predefined selected. So no. Who's suggesting that? Yeah, I close it. It should be an extension to taxonomy. Yeah, this one is about optimizing read files, link files for app data. It's safe. I can take it for 1.5. It's just about changing the way we read files, not to log them. There is a code given. Set site culture via recipe. Okay, same thing. There is a command. Let's take it. It's an easy one. It's safe. The code is there. And it might be interesting to have. Yeah, so zipcode joined. Yeah. So this car is asking a question. I no longer see my main menu after using latest code. So if you upgrade for 1.4 instance to 1.5, the navigation menu has changed. And before it was rendering the navigation by default in the navigation zone. It was hard-coded in the code. We render the navigation in the navigation zone. Now it's no more the case. Now it's a widget. The menus are widgets. So if you come from a 1.4 installation, this widget was not there, so it's not instantiated by default. So what you have to do is to create a new menu widget. Select the main menu and put it in the navigation. This will be explained in the migration path, in the migration steps from 1.4. This is very simple. Just add a widget for the menu. And the advantage now is that you can have multiple menus and put them where you want with different constraints, like I just want one level or the second level or a breadcrumb and whatever you want. That's part of the 1.5 new features. Is it clear? This one has been fixed, so you can this and I say change to fixed. Error when posting a comment in a blog. Yeah, so that's not a bug, apparently. Close. Rule criteria. Well, I set criteria for the rules to gain more than any other. Yeah, so I think this user didn't know about script actions, which are specific rule steps that use script, so you can put anything you want inside. That's just script. And you can reuse the layer extensions like URL and all the rules you want from the script module. And I have no comment to this one, so I will close it. And there must be one more item to triage, which is a new one from Giscard. So let's go back here, propose. So this one, which I will open right now and fix it. Active here. So now we have opened everything. Active for 1.5. 30 items. Well, the 7 new ones should be simple because they have already some code we attach to them, so it should be easy to fix. That's it. Are we okay? Any other question? Remark? If you can also think about what should be in next version. We need to define a public plan for that, for 1.6 and future versions. I think I will take some time to put an Hibernate 3 in place for next version, hoping it will work with medium trust. We need the database caching. Oh, and I think we won't have the new theme for 1.5. So let's hope we'll have it for 1.6. Yep. If nobody wants to add something, I think I will say it's the end of the meeting.
Oh, I have a question about, I opened an issue about the anti-forgery token, and I created a fork for it in which there isn't much change, only it's a few characters on which methods should be verified against the token. I understand it would break some modules because I know there's a possibility that a lot of people didn't send the token in their JavaScript method.
Oh, it was for the delete?
No, by default, only post methods are validated, and I made change so that all methods are verified. And it works actually. I hope it doesn't break anything.
If we hope it doesn't break, I think we won't take the risk to incorporate it right now, because it could break. And
sure.
But why do you want to validate non-post values? Because anti-forgery is also almost just for preventing cross-site requests. So on your behalf, and if it's a get, that's your behalf. So,
well, the idea was that, for example, delete methods could mess with the database. I haven't tried it actually, and I haven't done anything like that. But I think it's a possibility, and maybe it could be a risk.
But deletes should be post. I think delete methods are post. Okay, you might be okay. I see your point. Okay, I see the issue. I think you don't know something in our chart. I will explain it.
Okay.
So when you let me show you something. Let me show you our chart. Okay, and let's see some delete action, like content delete. So you see it's a link, okay, and it's not, well, if you look into the source code you will see it's a link, it's an action link, but it's not a link actually, because maybe this one is, and I'm not sure. No, this is not a link. This is a form post. There is a specific feature in our chart. Let me show you. Remove URL. Example, this one. Okay, no, let me see. Okay, this one. Let me show you the code here. So you see at this link, which is a remove, okay, it's an action link, so it's a link. But if you go there, you see item prop, oh, it's out of the screen, item prop, unsafe URL, remove URL. Unsafe URL means it's unsafe. It's a link, but it's security critical, meaning it's prone to cross-site forgery attack. So by putting unsafe URL, we just ensure that the browser will remove, well, we have a script that will remove this link and replace it with a post. So you can't use it from an external attack. And remove URL will just add dynamically the, are you sure you want to delete this? So that's just, you don't care about this one, but you care about this one. This one will make it safe. And if you look at the controller, it will only accept posts. So even if your browser doesn't do the job, it won't work because it accepts only posts and not get method. So, and on top of that, if I show you the code, which is there, I have it here, you will see that whenever something has an unsafe URL, it will also inject the token, the anti-forgery token, you see? So it's doing it automatically. It will replace the link with a form action and inject the token inside it.
Okay.
So that does the job. You just need to put unsafe URL on your links.
I see. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the clarification.
Itemprop is not a feature of 4chan. So here, so the first parameter is about the attributes for the route. The second one is the attributes for the tag. So in the end, there will be an itemprop attribute on the tag with those values. That's it. Just metadata on the tag. HTML5, yes. And the remove URL will just inject a validation pop-up. When I click here, I have validation pop-up. Just JavaScript stuff. And convert the link to a form post. It's moving, actually you see a link, but the form post, yeah, is outside the screen, so you don't see it, but it's triggering the form post. And you don't know what you don't know about in Orchard. There's so many things. Let's wait for Sivko to write a book about that. You'll know everything.
Well, that's going to take a lot of time. So
so make a blog post about this feature.
Ah, good idea. I will.
So any other question? Okay. So next week we'll start again with the Wednesday meeting, and there will be more people, I'm sure. Well, we should expect less people than usual because it's summer and everyone is in vacation. Even Sipke is in vacation in France. So yeah. Yeah, Sipke, please share your fork for taxonomy. If it's done now. Okay, well, let's say it's the end. Thank you guys for joining. Sorry for the late notice about yesterday. And see you next week on Wednesday.